welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tanessa, aka Tanessa Love. Welcome back if you're subscribed to my channel, but if you're new, go ahead and click the subscribe button right now. You're not gonna regret it. Your girl always got some good things coming for you. In today's video, I'm gonna show you guys this cute protective style with my clip-ins, my kinky curly clip-ins. I've got you covered. If you would like to see how I achieved this style and how I achieved this look with my clip-ins, then keep watching this video.
So I'm gonna go ahead and wet my hair to style it and moisturize it. I washed it the day before and just twisted it up to air dry, and now I'm just soaking it up again so I can start moisturizing. I go in with one of my fave leave-ins right now, Mielle Pomegranate and Honey collection, and just rub that all over my hair. Then I go in with the sealant oil, almond oil. Oh, loving this oil right now. So I go in with the oil to seal in that moisture that I just put in with the leave-in. I clear up my hair, and I just want to make sure that I'm spreading the product across all of my hair, because now my hair is going to be under these clip-ins for a few days. So I want to make sure that it's as moisturized as possible and it doesn't dry up my hair while in this protective style. You can also see that I'm not trying to slick down my hair. I don't need to slick it down. It don't need to be neat right now. It going to be in the clip-ins, like under the clip-ins for however long, right? So I'm not trying to slick it. I'm just trying to put it in a ponytail so it's as flat as possible for when I'm ready to put the clip-ins over it. And then for this specific style, I'm gonna go in with my edge booster, edge control, and make sure my edges are laid. Like, that's the only part of my hair that you're going to see when the clip-ins are in. So you want to make sure that your edges are laid and slayed to the heavens, so the style kind of is really brought off by your edges. And your edges is also what's gonna make this style look like it's actually your hair, because it'll make it seem like the clip-ins are growing out of your head. I don't know if you know what I mean. And my little swoop edges brush really helps me to create the swoops and the curves that I want for my edges. And then I just twist the end of my hair, the end of my bun, to twist it up and tuck it away for it to be able to accommodate the clips on the clip-ins. So once I twist it up, I'm gonna pin it down onto my head. And again, you want to make sure that your bun is as flat as possible. So if it means just like stretching the twist and putting a pin over it just so it stays there, that will help you make sure your clip-ins aren't like bulky. It wouldn't show that this isn't your hair, right? It'll just fall as natural and as flat as possible. So after I go in and tie the bun down, I'm gonna tie down my edges to make sure they stay slick and stay laid while I prepare for the clip-ins. Here are my clip-ins, my kinky curly clip-ins. I have these in 16 inches and they match my hair so well. Like, I've worn these so many times now and no one can tell they're not my hair. And they have these clips. And these are the clips you're gonna hook onto your hair. So you wanna make sure that when you're putting the clip-ins on, the part with the clips is the part that goes onto your hair. And the big reveal. So I'm gonna go in with the clip-ins and I'm gonna go under the bun first to make sure that if I do even wanna catch up my hair, the back it doesn't look too bad. And then I'm gonna go in with the second row and make sure that I start to cover that bun. So you don't want to avoid the bun, because if you do, it might be possible that when the hair like moves around or a little wind blow, you know, it's a bit windy, then people will see your bun. So make sure that your next set of clip-ins start to cover that bun and goes around the perimeter of your hair as neat and as flat as possible. So I'm just gonna speed this up. You also want to make sure that when you're putting the clip-ins in, you're not making too big of a gap between each row, because then it starts to, it's good in the sense that it starts to layer up and be more voluminous, but at the same time you have that big gap in your hair and the layers may just be a bit off. So lay your rows as close as possible. And what I'm doing here is just trying to see how I'm gonna pin this side one so I can frame up my hair with my face. A really big thing for me is that when I leave my hair out or wear like hair that will be done on my face, it has to frame up my very, very round face. So what I did was make sure that those really one clip-ins helped frame the hair and shape it how I wanted it. And then as you can see, there's a bit of gap that I was talking about, and I want to fill those gaps. So sometimes it's really helpful after you filled your whole head to go back in and make sure that those gaps are filled as much as possible. Here you go. Look at that luscious, fluffy, full head of clip-ins. So then I'm gonna go in with the braiding hair to make the crown. The braiding hair was like £2 from my nearest hair shop. So I just get normal braiding hair and I cut it in half to put them together for a bit of a thicker crown, and then I just start braiding the hair as normal. So I had my boyfriend's help with braiding this hair, but you just braid it whatever thickness you prefer for the plait to be in the crown. That's the thickness that you should do, but I did like a slightly thicker one because I wanted to amplify the style. At the same time, I wanted to make sure that the braid was thick enough to cover all the tracks that are showing in the front of my head. So you can do 2 thin braids if you want, but this is a thickness that I think would cover my hair and make the style pop. So you first use the braid to cover the tracks to make sure that nothing can be seen. Like, you don't want to give away your secrets, sis. Just make sure that this braid covers all the tracks in the front of your head. Then I just pin it in the back, and then I put the braid to cover the front of the tracks, pin it in the middle again, make sure your pins aren't showing, and then I pin it again on the other side underneath my clip-ins. So no one can see. No one's gonna see your secrets, boo. And there you go. That's the look. No one can see your tracks. No one can see your pins. Make sure your pins are tight and secure under there. Look at that. No bulk. All that volume. It ain't bulgy. Like, no one can tell you this ain't your hair, because no one can tell me it ain't mine. And then I go in and adding some accessories. Every style I do, every protective style I do will have some accessories. It carries off the hairstyle so much. So if you see me in a hairstyle without accessories, I probably ran out of supplies. But add some accessories. You can add the gold thread thing if you want. You can add some gold clips. I thought my little silver hoops would carry this off, and it definitely did. So go in and add your accessories and run with the style, boo.
That's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you loved it as much as I loved creating it. Leave some comments below. Let me know how this method works for you if you try it. Tell me if you like my little band thing I got going on here. And yeah, just like, subscribe, leave some comments, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.